Okay. All right. So, as you know, I'm about to be moving to Galveston tomorrow. I am a little bit nervous because I had a bit of a scare. Okay. Because um I had deposit already for I guess my place to make sure my single room because it's the most covenant room in the entire house. And I was just lucky enough to scoop it up for $625 a month. But then I was blindsided. I had to pay yet another deposit of $350 along with my 625 for friend. Now they give me a courtesy because I told them that A, I am disabled. B, I would have nowhere else to go, and it's pretty hot in Texas, and so if I stay out any amount of time in that heat, I would die. And they were trying to prevent it. So I would have to pay a little bit more for this particular month. I would have to pay 870. So that means I won't have much things that I could do at all. Except I only have $60 to my name. And see, this is where I have to use. Uh, I would have to use sites like GoFundMe and everything like that to help me because I didn't. I thought I was just gonna pay, the 150 or 155, which I did. Okay, then move in, and then on the 29th to pay my regular monthly rent. I just found out tonight. And then because I was supposed to be asleep by now because I got to get up at 5:55 in the morning for my flight, but I'm having DTA issues. But I was able to check in for my flight. I usually ask for a wheelchair, so there's no problem there. But I was able to check in for my flight. My flight leaves at 10:25 in the morning, and then we'll get to Houston at 1:55. The real fun begins after I check my bags and then get my lift. Uh, the real fun begins is having to go at that same place where I moved to the past split and try to get the lift and then get ready to ride out 45, 50 minutes to get to the island. So I'm starting this exile out now because I won't be saying doing step B road to Exodus. And I don't know how I'm going to be filming, let you know that I get into the new second palace. Uh, and but I know that once I move in, I could probably be able to rest a little bit uh, because we was discussing things and it was almost stressful and it was very hard to tell her that the 28th is very hard for me that day. Of course, everybody knows, or some of the OG citizens who know the 28th, that the day when my wife died, like partly in the evening of the 27th, but technically it's the 28th of August. And so technically Monday will be the 8th year anniversary of my wife passing. And we're already mourning the death. Well, we in the wrestling fan and wrestling world is mourning the deaths of Bray Wyatt and now also Terry Funk. And SmackDown has done their tributes, and then Raw has to do their tributes. So it's a pretty rough time, pretty rough time in the WWE, or a pretty rough time to be a WWE fan right now. I'm still feeling the hurt. I'm still feeling the pain. Now I got to feel the stress of when I was talking. Thankfully, the landlord is kind, and she does tell me that she is a Christian, so I know I was in good hands. So I didn't have to have a DTA there, and they're gonna let me pay the rent during the 29th, so that's a blessing. But I had to pay like $100 more only for that only for this month, and then the regular month back in September, I'll be paying my usual 625. So, oh man, that's a relief because I thought I was gonna die because if I couldn't move in, okay, if I couldn't move in on tomorrow, then I might not be the big D zone. I might be home in heaven because Houston and Texas in the general is suffering through a massive record breaking heat wave. There is a drought. There's terrible drought. They haven't got no rain, and I saw a little bit of rain here because I've been in the hotel most of the time resting. But I actually did see a little bit of rain, and Texas will be jealous of me. but I'm gonna pay for it as soon as I get to Galveston. And but yeah, so I might have to wind up investing in a fan because I was told the house does get warm. It does get hot. So once I'll be able to get my other money in September, I would be able to get a. Or if I could get if I still have money after I settle in, but after I get rest, but before the 28th, I'll probably see if I could get like one of those mini fans or stuff like that if I can. Because me and the heat just don't make. I mean, as you know, I got sick coming here to go to the podcast movement. Yeah, and now I do have food. I got to figure out how the heck to carry both my smaller bag and my pillow, and the blanket. I don't know. It's like I'm making the tough decisions of what to keep here and what to take with me. I had to make some very tough decisions when the morning gets here. So yeah, but anyhow, now if I'm able to take it, yeah. But the problem is I'll have to lug it around at the airport, and my lift is coming to schedule be between 6:45 and 6:55 because I pre-scheduled the driver, so I won't know who the driver is, unfortunately. And just in case that blunders, uh, because they want me to be at the airport 2 hours before my flight. And I checked, like I said, I checked in already. But then I had to get a wheelchair driver, and there's a shortage of wheelchair drivers, and I don't want to wait that long when I got to get a flight. I got to get back to Houston because once I get at 155, then I start to trek over to Galveston and all that stuff. So yeah, well, by the time you'll see this in the morning, I would already be on my flight. If there's no delays, I will be heading to the brand new second palace that almost be delayed of being the brand new second palace. But thankfully, the nice approach wins again. So, oh my God, wow. So yeah, that's it. That's my time here in Denver, and no thanks to the internet. But yeah, it decided to work today. My last day here, and it decided to work. My last day here. All week I've been here. It's a crappy, lousy internet, and today, my last day here. Oh, it's Prince DJ last day. Let's decide to work it. Uh, so now you have to wait till Galveston to put it back on a different internet server. Wow, wow, unbelievable. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to get some sleep, but it's gonna be impossible. But thank God I'll be able to move in, and because Monday is gonna be a terrible day for me, and in Big D country, I am ordering all flags of Big D country, the mansions, the Supreme Court, the second palace, the new second palace. Well, the official plane that will be flying myself to Texas on flying to half staff, not only for Bray Wyatt, not only for Terry Funk, but also in the memory of my late wife, who passed away 8 years ago on the 28th of August. This is going to be a terrible week next year to remember all this. This is really going to be, this is really not going to be good next year. But anyway, so hopefully the next time I will get to see you is in the brand new second palace of Big D Country in Galveston. Take care of yourself and each other.